Now welcome to lecture 5 of course Polymer Science and Technology. So today we'll see the step polymerization. In step polymerization reaction, the polymer buildup proceed through reaction between functional groups of the monomers. The reaction takes place with slow rate and a stepwise manner. Monomer will react with another monomer to form dimer. Then this dimer may react with another monomer to form a trimer. Dimer may react with another dimer in the system to make a tetramer. Trimer may react with a dimer to make a pentamer. Trimer monomer may react to form tetramer. Trimer can make hexamer. Tetramer can make octamer. Likewise, finally we will get high molecular weight polymer at the end of a step polymerization reaction. So the difference between chain polymerization and step polymerization is that in chain polymerization monomer will be added up sequentially, whereas in case of a step polymerization the reaction is in form of stages. For example, initially monomer will react to form the dimer, and at the later stage of the reaction large species like tetramer, octamer, decamer will react together to form higher molecular weight polymer. So one type of step polymerization reaction is polycondensation reaction. Polycondensation is brought about by monomer containing two or more reactive functional groups such as hydroxyl, carboxyl, amino groups, etc. When such monomer react, they form polymer along with low molecular weight byproduct such as water, HCl condensing out. So here is an example. We can react a diacid with a diol. Diacid means a compound having two carboxylic acid, and diol means a compound having two hydroxyl group. So initially my diacid monomer will react with the catalyst HA, where HA catalyst is capable of donating one hydrogen, and this is a reversible kind of reaction with the K1 and K2 forward and backward rate constant, and the intermediate form is COO plus with A minus ion. Then this intermediate may react with the diol monomer present in the system to form another intermediate with K3 and K4 as the forward and backward rate constant, and finally my second intermediate may condense into a polymer, polyester. When we take the diacid and diol, we will get the polyester, which is a polymer, and water molecules will be condensed. That means this is the byproduct of the reaction, and water molecule will come out from the reaction. Another category of condensation reaction is the self-condensation of bifunctional monomer. What do you mean by bifunctional monomer? A monomer containing two different types of functional group. Okay, in some cases one monomer molecule may contain two different reactive functional groups such as aminoethnic acid. This acid contains amine group as well as carboxylic group. Okay, so this monomer itself is capable of producing polymer, and it will produce polymer, and water molecule will be liberated from the system. So this is the condensation reaction, because low molecular weight substance like water is ejecting out from the reaction, or water is the byproduct of this reaction. So we can say polycondensation reaction of AA and BB type monomer can be expressed as AA, n molecules of AA plus n molecules of BB type monomer will form AB type of polymer plus byproduct. In second case, polycondensation reaction of AB type monomer. The difference is that this monomer contains two different functional group, A and B. This is a bifunctional monomer but contains two different types of functional group A and B in one monomer itself. Whereas in above example, this type of monomer contains AA, means two same type of functional group, and in another monomer, BB type monomer, it contains same type of functional group in the monomer. Okay. Next is polyaddition polymerization. This is also a type of step polymerization. Polyaddition is brought about by the migration of atoms from one monomer molecules to another or to the intermediates. Vinyl monomer as well as monomer pairs with the reactive functional group can undergo polyaddition polymerization. Styrene can be polymerized in the presence of perchloric acid by this method. This process involves the following mechanism. Here, one monomer of styrene can react with another monomer of styrene, and the double bond will, the first double bond will break and it will join with the second monomer, whereas there is a double bond present between carbon 3 and carbon 4, and when this intermediate will react with the another monomer, what will happen, this monomer will also be added up in the growing polymer chain, and finally the double bond will remain present with the last carbon atom of the polymer chain. Note that by this mechanism, polystyrene is formed without any free radical, carbonium and or carboion. However, similar to chain polymerization, the monomer units simply added one after another in a polymer without eliminating any small molecule as byproduct. So this is the difference between the chain and polyaddition polymerization. In polyaddition polymerization, there is no catalyst or initiator being used. So this is the end of lecture 5. Thank you very much for your patient hearing.